What's up, everyone? It's day 12 of phase 2 of the Live Hard program. I just finished my second workout of the day. I did my 45-minute outdoor workout. And once again, I did a 40-pound ruck. I went 2.5 miles today. Temperature-wise, it wasn't too bad. It was like mid-80s right now, maybe low 90s. But the wind out of the south is pretty strong, so I was walking towards that, which was cooling, walking towards it. And then whenever I was walking away from it, it was blowing me. So I feel like I got a little bit further of a walk in today because I was still walking the same speed into the wind and then probably a little faster the other direction, north, I guess. Today's been a decent day. I've been coming up on something I've been dreading for the last week or so since I got home, which is driving back to work. And I have to do that here in a couple of hours, maybe like 1 hour. So I got both of my workouts done. I woke up this morning at 7 or something like that. Got my first 45 done. I walked on my treadmill for 45 minutes for 2 miles. Then I went to the gym. I did another 20 minutes on the treadmill there, and then I hit some chest and shoulders, mostly shoulders. Whenever I got done with that, I had to do some stuff around the house, like get my laundry ready and like do whenever people say they have to do laundry, it's you put it in there, but then like while it's doing the laundry, I was doing nothing. So I guess I was doing nothing and laundry. But anyways, coming up on that time again. I got work tomorrow morning at 5:30, and this week it's day shift. Just been dreading it. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I'm so sick of it. I think it's just the drive back and forth. So far I've driven, just in the last 2 years that I've had this truck that I've had, 80,000 miles. So that's quite a bit for 2 years, I would say, when I'm driving back and forth a lot to work like that. And I would say what's normal driving for a year, like 20,000. So I went double normal. Is that right? Yeah. So anyways, still runs all right, but it's getting worn out from these stupid roads I have to keep driving down. And it's just a combination of everything. It's the people. Some of the people are okay, but a lot of them are annoying. And then anyways, got some First Form aminos. If you haven't gotten yours, First Form essential amino acid blend. It's full of the branched chain and essential amino acids with some hydration and a little bit of caffeine that I didn't even know about till recently. 62 milligrams of natural caffeine. So I like to wake up and drink this with some salt. And then again, like after I do my 45-minute outdoor workout, because I'm sweating a lot. I guess that's about it. I'm still feeling all right. I'm to that point where it's annoying to go out and do my second workout of the day. Like, I'm past the motivated stage, which was like the first week. And this was the same in 75 Hard. And if you've read the book on mental toughness or the 75 Hard book, it has a layout of like what you're gonna feel like, or what most people feel like from like day 1 to 10, day 10 to whatever, 20, say 20, 30, just for an example of how most people feel during those days. And I'm at that stage where the beginning you're motivated because you're ready to make a difference and change. And then the process feels good because you're getting these wins stacked up, but like throughout each day, you're having to do the same things. So it gets annoying and boring. And yeah, so you just have to do it and know that you did it to get through that annoying feeling, because that annoying feeling goes away by like day 30 if you're on 75 Hard. And then you feel like you're accomplishing something. And then it feels like you're just cruising through, but it's easy to fall back on habits of forgetting things and like forget to take your picture. So you have to watch out for that. But as far as day 12 on phase 2, I'm not really craving any foods. I'm still motivated that way, but just the activity level, I guess, because my feet are hurting from the walking and, blah, 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 whatever. I'm just going to still keep doing it because I got to get done so I can do phase 3 when I need to start phase 3. And the main thing I want to talk about today is you have to be able to, like, whenever something comes up in your life, a big situation like a breakup or a loss of like a family member or a bad business deal, I don't know, there's all kinds of bad things that happen. You have to be able to look at each situation and see what you can learn from it as soon as you can learn it, and not dwell and let those times that are going to happen over and over again, and they're going to happen to everybody. You can't let them define you at that time. You can't let it bury you, so to speak, for months or weeks or years or whatever, however long. Because there's been times where I let a breakup specifically mess with me for like 6 months. 6 months went by and I snapped out of it and was like, damn, it's been 6 months already. So it's easy to fall off like that. You can feel sad, and back then I wasn't doing the things that I knew I needed to be doing to be able to overcome those feelings, which is everything that you tell yourself you need to be doing and that you're not doing. It's only going to further compound that feeling of that you're not enough, and that you have this anxiety feeling of that you're missing out or you're not doing enough. It's because you're not. That's the reason you have that feeling, because you're not doing the things you tell yourself you need to do. That's like your friend always telling you he's going to handle some business for you, and then you trust him and that he's going to handle it, and then you come to him after so long and find out he's not doing any of it, and he's lying to you. Would you keep him as your friend? Because probably not, especially if it's important. Well, why are you going to do that to yourself? You're going to let yourself, talk yourself out of doing things and allow yourself to keep lying to yourself to get out of doing things and continually just disregard everything that you know you need to do. You have a feeling of what you need to be doing. You think about it all the time. Most of you probably talk about it. I need to lose weight. I need to do this. I need to do that. And then you don't do it. And people see that that's the type of person you are. So then they look at you that way, that you're a type of person that doesn't do what they say they're going to do. And that's one of the big things for me is I try to be that person that does everything I say I'm going to do, especially when it comes to my daughter. If I tell her something, we're going to do it. And so far, I have a pretty good track record. I don't know of anything off the top of my head right now, especially in the last 5 or 6 years, that I said we were going to do that we didn't go do. And we've gone and done a lot of things. I mean, I can make a list, and it's a lot. It was basically, I started making good money. I've been single. I don't mess with this dating scene. I work. I make some money. We go do something fun. It's just a repeating cycle, which is fine because this is her childhood. It's only going to happen once. I can buckle down and whatever, save or whatever, and whenever she's graduated, which I don't really know. It's like I feel like I have this timeline. Like when she's going to graduate, then she's going to stop talking to me, or she's going to disappear in my life, which is, I don't know why I have that feeling. Not necessarily disappear, but like right now, she's kind of like has to go do things with me. And I guess maybe in the future she could say no. I don't really know what I'm thinking, but it probably won't be like that. I'm just like overthinking it. So I'm trying to do as much as I can now. I just know what I wanted whenever I was a kid and what I didn't have, and I try to be that. And I try to let her experience the things that most people are not going to experience, for one, even as adults, but two, to get her to see these things so that she wants to have the drive to be able to go do those things on her own also. So she would go out and work hard to be able to do those things. And then probably needs to like pay for me to go on one of these things eventually. So it's like a deposit into basically, creating an individual that's going to be a benefit to society and me. So obviously I don't mean that in a literal way where she's going to have to pay for me to go on vacation, but she could, you never know. She might make it big, but that's what I'm trying to do first, so she can follow my lead. Maybe that's what these little videos will turn into. We'll see. My main goal is to finish out this the Live Hard program year with daily videos on it, completed the program, and then somehow work my way into getting sponsored by First Form as an athlete, not just part of the Legionnaire program. So that's what my goal is for now. My main goal is that. Hopefully this year. That's really what I want. So if there's a way I can work that and earn that, then I'm going to try for that. So along the way, though, I know that people are going to benefit from seeing some of the stuff that I have to say, or listening to some of the stuff that I have to say, and see that if you're having a hard time on day whatever of phase whatever, I probably was too, because I'm going to tell you whenever it sucks. And like I said, right now, I feel fine. My back is okay. It did bother me this last weekend when we went to Topgolf. I think it was just from sitting in the car driving to Dallas, made me real tight. My feet, whatever. Not really the diet's not bothering me. It's mostly just the outdoor workout. It's hot, all the crap. So I don't need to just sit here and complain about what it is. It is what it is everywhere. There's certain situations for each part of the world. You could say it's cold, it's raining, it's whatever. Here it's hot and it's dry. So that's just the way it is. I picked this time of the year to do it, so this is how I have to deal with it. I remember I did phase 1 in the wintertime, and even that sucked. So I can't say that this is worse. I was taking my cold showers when the water coming out of the shower was like 40 degrees. So, I mean, well, I don't know what was worse, walking in the heat or getting showered with cold water. They both suck. So either way, you got to get it done, and that gets you to start rippling that into the rest of your life and getting other things done that you should be doing. So this is just a catapult to getting you to change your life and sticking to the disciplines that you learned and built in the phases and in the 75 hard, and carry them out into more wins throughout the rest of your life. And then continuing doing the program year by year. It's a yearly thing. You don't just do the year and then you're good. That's just not how it works. You don't do 75 hard and then you're good. That's just not how it works. You have to keep doing it. It's a process. You have to correct. If you're like, I'm 36, I have to correct 30 something years of bad information and bad acting, bad whatever. That person was not doing the things that needed to be doing, so I needed to correct all that behavior and all those attitudes and build off of that. And that's what the program does. So if you haven't learned what the program is yet, you can go to episode 208 on the Real AF feed with Andy Frisilla and listen to it. It tells you all about the Live Hard and the 75 Hard program. You can get the book on andyfrisilla.com, the book on mental toughness. And if you want to support me, you can go to firstform.com/Hibs940. Get you some aminos, get you some microfactor vitamin packs. I got that Root Beer Float Formula 1 protein powder. It's my go-to right now. I'm drinking that every day. Usually like after I do my first 45-minute workout before I go to the gym. And then I usually eat eggs after the gym. Been trying to get watermelon as my carb source instead of grits the last few days. Just for the hydration, mostly because it's hot and I know I'm about to be sweating a lot at work throughout this next week. So you have to stay on top of that. It's a matter of being prepared and not just going into it and then trying to get ahead of it. It's never going to happen. So you got to stay ahead of it. But anyways, I got to pack up and hit the road basically. It's 4 o'clock right now. I'll be back tomorrow for day 13. Peace.